All right, so I had a few questions from different people about the helmet mount I use with my 360 cam. To answer the first question about why I'm not just using an action camera is because all the action cameras I've tried from DJI, GoPro, and Insta360, they don't get the angle wide enough for me unless I use like the max lens mod on a GoPro. And I got away from GoPro for, it's a good product, but I got away from it for certain reasons. Anyway, I'm using an X5 now with this mount, and I will give links in the description. So I am using like a chin mount beneath here, but you can use any standard GoPro mount that fits the curvature of your helmet. But I reinforce it with Sugru, which is moldable glue. Gives you about 30 minutes to work with it before it sets in. And that's just to, as I say, reinforce. Less likely that that adhesive on the mount that you use, fails under Texas heat and so on. Then I use a standard buckle clip from like the GoPro style. I like to get the kind that have the little rubber in there to keep pressure on it, keep tension on it, to make sure it stays secure. Vibration is not gonna make that open up. Just a regular, you can use whatever kind of screw that you have. I have the kind that you can use with, it's just got the 2 bars on it. Okay, this here, I bought it in, I think, a 3-pack, came in 3 links, and this is metal, but it is, I'm assuming it's aluminum because it's very lightweight, so it's not gonna weigh down the front of your helmet even more than the camera does itself, especially because it's extended. Typical mount here, you can use a regular screw mount, whatever you want to do, and you got your camera. So I also shoot in single lens mode because there's no point in shooting the other side because it's just going to be a video of my freaking face. But in single lens mode, I can shoot extra wide, get the footage I want in front of me, nice FOV. And people have also wondered about if this blocks my view from inside the helmet. It does not, because this is about the same, height, I guess I'd say, of where the arch of your nose would begin. And you don't really notice it. You see right past it. So I was kind of hesitant to do this myself. However, I did it. I saw somebody else with something like this. I tried it and it solved a lot of problems for me. I also, let me show you this. I also have the Mic Air, which is a wireless microphone that connects directly to the Ace Pro 2 as well as the X5. Can also power it on and start recording from this. This allows me to put these mics right inside my helmet on either side. I don't know if you can see that. And they pick up the sound from inside. And if I close this vent, you don't hear a lot of wind. Of course, there are settings in the camera that can deal with that too. Again, this works with both the X5. There's my other oh no, wait. There's my other X5. And it also works with the Ace Pro 2. They are about to release a firmware update that's gonna fix an issue I had. Got to tell you something about Insta360. I reported this issue to them, and thanks for me reporting the issue. After they resolved it, they're actually gonna send me an additional Mic Air for free. That's pretty cool. Anyway, that's it. You can look in the description to see where to purchase all of these extra parts. Again, you don't have to use the Insta360 mount like I do. You can just use the screw mount if you want, but I don't like having to screw my camera in every time. I just like to click it on there and then it goes. Okay, deuces. I forgot to mention that I also have this little tether here as another reinforcement that if the mount as well as the Sugru were to fail, this tether is another line of defense from that. This has some weight to it. It's gonna pull your helmet forward a little bit, but it's something that doesn't really affect me. It's pretty close to the limit of how much weight I wanted on the front. But again, just another backup. Stick the little tether thing to the side, tie a line somewhere on towards the end of the camera, not on this end, because if it fails here for some reason, probably won't, but if it fails here for some reason and you're tied here, that tether's not gonna do you any good.